Lately, honestly, I've been struggling to stay motivated in Minecraft. My survival world felt empty, my Longplay series stuck, even my so-called forever creative world just didn't inspire me anymore. And I realized something. Maybe that's okay. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to always keep going, bigger bases, longer projects, endless grind that we forget why we play this game in the first place. To relax and, most important, to have fun. So instead of forcing myself back into those old worlds, I opened up a completely random creative world. No plans, no pressure, just one thing: build a house. Not a mega build, not a city, just a simple starter house with materials you could easily get at the start of a new survival world: oak, spruce, stone, bricks, glass, you name it. Because sometimes that's all you need, a small, cozy build to remind yourself how much fun Minecraft can be when you don't overthink it. So this house is not perfect, and that's exactly what I like about it. I just built and went on, and here it is. So if you're feeling burned out in your own world, maybe don't force yourself to keep grinding. Try something smaller, start a random world, build one house, or just mess around in creative. Give yourself permission to play it differently for a while. Minecraft doesn't need to be about massive projects or endless survival goals. It's about playing the way you enjoy it. And sometimes that means building a tiny house in a world you might never open again. Because at the end of the day, Minecraft is a sandbox game, a place to be creative, and the only rule that really matters is to have fun. So let's just take a closer look to the house that I just built. So first, let's take a look from the outside. So at first I made this like middle part of the house, and I decided on an even number. Normally I do only odd numbers, but this time I went with like 6 blocks for this middle build. To the right there's another addition like with an odd number, like we got a odd number of 5 blocks here, and another 5 blocks to this small tiny addition to the left of the house. And well, this was just like with no plan. I just wanted to take materials that we get early games, so there's not much stuff that you need for this house. I like the tiny window up here in the roof, and well, one thing I might show you is you could do something like this, but then what happens here is that you see the blocks here, so you have to somehow make a curve with a stair so that this fits better. And yeah, so this is the front of the house, this is the side, and I really like the window up there. I like what I did here with the rose bush up there, so I hid like a piece of dirt underneath here so that we can place the rose bush up there. And I like the design with the lever and the fence here. And on the back of the build, I think it's pretty similar to the front. What I did here is I worked a little bit with the spruce fence here. Maybe this is something where the rose bushes can grow. And there is no back door, but this would be something that I would think of like in survival. Well, I really like it from the outside. This build was not planned, so it was just like, well, I just started building and went from that. And as I said in the intro, it's not perfect. and that's what I like about the house. It's not symmetrical, it's a little bit wacky, and there's additions on the outside that maybe are a little bit off if you think about it, but I think it works totally fine. And I also made an interior, and I realized like, wow, making interiors is really good. I enjoyed it so much. I kept it like in the style of wood, of oak and spruce. And if we go to the left, we have at first a look into the kitchen, which is pretty cozy here. This is like the decorated pot up there. We have like a kitchen area. We have a sink here. We have some storage, and we have some nice, well, windows or shutters here to separate the room. Trapdoors is the name, so to separate the kitchen from the other room. And we did a little change on the floor here. And this is a place where you can have your meal, and this is the entrance here, so where you can put your storage things that you want to store. I thought like maybe an armor stand would be nice, and I don't know, this is just like a tiny window back here, maybe somewhere where you can put down something. And if we walk up the stairs, this is what I really like. It's pretty tiny up here, but I like this curve of the stair, and I like this here, like this little room back here with the book and quill and the lectern. And this is the bedroom, and this is a big room. We have so much space up there. We get a lot of storage here, and I think this will be the place to put an armor stand, maybe here at the window. So this is where we can look down into the kitchen, which I really like, and this makes it really cozy in here. So I don't know, so maybe like if we have like an armor stand and maybe some diamond armor that we can put on the armor stand, so maybe we just put it there and have an armor stand here, right there. So this might be a good place for the armor stand. And we have also like an addition here. We can go up here, and we have like a tiny room where we can do some writing, where we have our books. This is like a small library, and this is very cozy. We have a lookout here and can see the lake over there. I like this design of a chair here with a campfire and a trapdoor, and yeah, I really enjoyed doing the interior of this house. Sometimes I don't like doing interiors, but I really like what we did here. So, well, this is a build that you can easily do in the early game. If you don't have spruce, you can, the outside of the house is mainly oak, and you can, if you don't have spruce, you can take oak trapdoors or oak fence gates here as a support of the roof. And yeah, you don't have to have spruce. I think you could do it without it, but well, yeah, I really like it. I really like the lake, and well, I really like the seat, by the way. This is pretty nice. Yeah, so I really enjoyed just building this house, not thinking about what I want to build. I just wanted to build a small house. If you're stuck, if you are looking for new motivation, maybe it can help to just open a new world and start building just whatever you want, wherever creativity takes you. So this is my advice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye.